once by grass. Surely you mean tulips?
No, like, are you being serious?
Sorry, if there's some joke here, I'm afraid I just don't get it.
Yeah, there's a lot you don't get. Name two famous things about Amsterdam.
Boats and tulips.
Okay, two more.
Trams and Van Gogh.
Okay. Are there any commodities you say Amsterdam is famous for trading in?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. In the days of the great Dutch East India Company, lots and lots of commodities, spices mainly,
I'll
were
stop you
traded
there.
But this is jolly good fun.
Isn't it just? Off to the bar, fancy coming?
Oh yes, I really do need a drink.
Yeah, me too.
So what do you reckon then? What, the birds? Aye. It's just pooing, isn't it? Aye. Deep that.
And so the freshers drank the night away, all unaware of what was to come. For in the first days there was no work, and there was time for beverages. And much did they ask each other what subject they were studying, and where they came from, and where they were living. Sometimes only once, sometimes twice, sometimes even 3 times, until nobody cared anymore. But still they asked the whole night through. Some freshers fell by the wayside, some began to dance, others to prance, some began to sway, others were swung, some fell over, other people laughed at that. Some flew up in bushes, other people threw up in other people's shoes. It was 10 p.m. and still nobody had had sex. Things were getting desperate. It was time. They said it was time for us to go to life. And amongst the sweat and the desperation of other freshers from other colleges doing other subjects from somewhere else and living somewhere else, amongst the other freshers out only to be fresh, to vindicate their life choice, to redeem the next 3 years, to drown the scorn of peers, to vindicate their life choice, to redeem the next 3 years, to drown the scorn of peers into a single night on the first night. And desperately they danced and convinced themselves they were having a good time. We must have a good time. We are freshers. We love the Lion King. We love life. There is an art to phonetics, though it is itself, in fact, a science. And frantic and frenetic we have become, as the dancing grinds on, and still but few of us will find any contact, although it was advertised differently. As desperation enters the ritual guise and cycles, they become wider, and the fumes rise to the ceiling, and they went out to smoke. We followed the fumes. There is a science to heat transfer, though it is in fact, an art. And others continued to dance. The eldest amongst them remembered, again, to prove a point, when you could both smoke and dance at the same time. No more. Someone tried. Outside, of course. We never heard from them again. We can only presume they died of embarrassment. Or cancer. Kebab! 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 And then back to college. And now here we are again, in the first court, ready for the fall.
I can't believe those dogs actually managed to organise battles of alcohol.
Yeah, I know, it's good, isn't it?
Oh, look, first court lawn. I wonder if we get caught if we ran across it now.
I don't know, Rose. Chloe told us the one thing we couldn't do was run across first court lawn. The deal was clear. We do whatever we fucking want in Freshers Week. Stay off the lawn.
Sure, I mean, if you're not for any fun, I completely understand.
No, wait up. I know someone's not having some fun. I just said they told us not to.
Well, I think it'd be really fun if you ran across the lawn without getting caught. I mean, no one's around, it's the worst that could happen.
All right then. I don't suppose anyone will see anyways. I mean, it's only a lawn. How annoyed can they get?
And so, the covenant of Hull was broken. And the freshers were cast out of Freshers' Week and onto the library.
Well, I bloody well say, I've just about had enough of this lark. I mean, it's bad enough that they cancelled Freshers' Week, but for running across the lawn, what the devil was Dwayne thinking? It's just jolly frustrating. I mean, it reminds me of that time in prep school, when Hugo let the pet crested geckos loose. The weekend's trip to Paris was cancelled. Oh, I remember how Isabella and I cried. We cried and cried and cried, until Mummy bought us ponies. But still, I was jolly upset.
Really, Archie, what do you think we're here for?
I haven't a clue. Daddy simply said to me one day, Archie, you're going to Christ. And I say, jolly good, sounds like a right laugh.
That was a rhetorical question. You know, there's only one reason why we are here, and that is to work. Well, I, for one, am glad that this whole Freshers' Week thing is over. I was thoroughly fed up with all that raucousness.
Well, I never. I thought it was a jolly good jaunt until Dwayne ran across the lawn. I think the only thing to do is get a jolly good prep down me. Come on, let's go.
The world was all before them, where to choose their place of rest, and Providence their guide. They, hand in hand with wandering steps, slow through Eden, took their solitary way.